So finally it is here, the grandest event in world football. It is time to dream again. A statement win would do very nicely for either side, and perhaps more for the loyal following that are present today, this being undoubtedly for some the journey of a lifetime. Everything perfectly set for what we hope will be a memorable opening day fixture. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So here we are again then, Jim. A tournament so long in the waiting.
Yeah, we can't wait to get going on this, Peter. These teams have given their all to be here, and let's hope that the biggest stage doesn't scare them.
So things are underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. An instinctive delivery. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's there to clear it. Oh, this looks sharp. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, what has happened here? And it's Paredes. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Molina. And this is Messi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Still goalless. Distributed tidily. Lo Celso, looking tidy in possession. Big chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Senesi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cross goes in there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Romero calmly anticipates. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Paz. Simeone. Now it's Martinez. And Paz. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Algeria definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paredes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lo Celso. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Driving on and making good progress. Simeone. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Simeone deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He has found the way through. Martina, and the shot! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, can he get away? Messi! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The goal scorer for Argentina. After
Perfect
42
placement,
minutes
the one
is
place the keeper couldn't
number 10.
reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here. And how did he not make it 4? It's their second corner of the game. That's really well cleared.
2 added minutes has been
Now,
in the
has he
game.
got the beating of his marker here? Oh, well played, well played. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's
So
an
that was
eye-catching
the first
scoreline,
half.
but it's
Still
a
plenty
fair
of time
reflection
left
on
for a
what we've just seen
comeback.
in this first half, Peter. Now they just
Everyone
need
please
to make
welcome
sure
our
they
players.
retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Argentina, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So we're off again. Senesi. And it's Molina. Romero. Paredes. This is a promising build-up. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now it's Lo Celso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good foray he's making. He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Has most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Molina. Molina. There he goes, motoring forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for move. Goes for a shot! And it's in! Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Argentina, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Great defending, strong and determined. Simeone, who's set up one goal so far. Chance here to counter. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Could move up a gear here. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he's there to belt it away. They're back on the ball again. Messi needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused.
Decent chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Molina. Now Paredes. Can he get it through? Martinez gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception. That's good running with the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Simeone. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread to the right. And the counter is on. Now there's a fine ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, they could break here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Opts for safety. And it's gone back to the keeper. And back to the keeper they go. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Good pressure, determined, intense. Lo Celso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Tries a shot! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Algeria are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Argentina are having a ball here. Threads one in. Cross needs to be... Oh, great leap!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Strong running down that left flank. And he cuts out the supply. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. So a smooth start, and one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. Messi, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.
This is a hard one to take.
So a genuine sense of drama here, a pivotal game, offering the chance to seal progress from the group stage, and an opportunity also to set the tone for the knockout stage to come. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And now we observe the national anthems. Argentina are a team on a mission. Maximum points, and they're on to bigger and better things.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. That's Simeone. The cutback. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get rid. Paz. Simeone. Now it's Simeone, in again, brilliantly cut out. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Arnautovic. He's on it. Can he get away? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire.
Can he finish? gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Martinez. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And the counter is on. Now it's Baumgartner. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's made its way to him. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cleared away. Now it's Martinez.
Oh, really well played.
Through. And Martinez! Oh, it's a vicious effort. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Schmidt, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Argentina have to win if they're to make it. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. And here's Lautaro, shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Baumgartner. Now it's on Nautovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Has to go back. Gregoritsch! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Alaba with the short one. He's got... Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's well positioned here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Lo Celso knocks it into space. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He leaps for it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And the through ball. He is through here! And Messi! And the skipper leads the way! Captain, leader, goal scorer!
Well, that's exactly what you expect from the man with the armband. A leader from the front. Fantastic.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Messi!
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Martinez gets into a good position. Surely now! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Argentina just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Argentina can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Lo Celso. Now it's Simeone, and he plays one through. Good read, needed to be. Schlager and Gregoritsch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paredes making good progress on the right-hand side. Sabitzer. And he's managed to get free, looking for the far post. And he's taking no chances there. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Paz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Simeone looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
He slings it in. Tries to get it clear. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Molina. Argentina leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And he was quick to react. Played into space. Space for him to turn and look. On Neltovic! Oh, horrible miscue.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Senesi. Paz. And Simeone aims beyond the defence.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defence.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Schmidt tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Now it's Kalajic. And he can clear it away. No, again there's no way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Messi! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Looking to play him in. Lima is wide and looking to get onto this. He's shifting through the gears here.
Austria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a really well-measured ball. Lo Celso puts a cross in. And this is... And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He takes a shot! Oh, and that should have been two. It's ended up in no man's land. Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's in plenty of space here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lo Celso running with the ball. Big chance!
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Gregoric.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful! Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. That's at the end. Argentina have laid claim to one of the most exclusive invites in football. They are into the knockout stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.
Well, we're becoming used to scenes just like this in this endless festival of football, pitting just about everybody against everybody. Interest levels very, very high. In fact, it's only increasing as games carry more and more significance. No question, everyone here is in the mood. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Opts for safety.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Might want to be careful there.
Senesi with a definite foul there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, that looks a decent ball. Romero gets it clear. Molina. And it's Paredes. Senesi. Paz. Now Paredes. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Molina calmly anticipates. Lo Celso. Now it's Martinez.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Martinez. And he was quick to react. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice interception, well timed. Played out towards the right wing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And claimed it back swiftly. Paz. Senesi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And Paz. Simeone. And here's Messi. Messi. And Messi! And that was precious close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And they've got a throw. Paz. Paredes. Molina. Senesi. And Simeone. Paz. Now Romero. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
This is the time you need that pace.
Simeone. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Decent chance! The captain delivers!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Argentina leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
There will be
Paredes.
1 minute added time.
Messi. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Welcome our lads to the field.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Argentina looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Argentina leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And he welcomes it in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's another good win of the ball. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Jordan, restore parity.
Jordan really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now can he... Great chance! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Argentina have their lead. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Senesi. Romero. Paredes. And Paz. Now it's Simeone. Oh, some astute defending there. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Simeone. Now it's Lo Celso. Lo Celso! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Number 18.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Can he get it through? Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's got away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's in a great position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the counter is on. And that was nowhere near his best.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Number 11, coming on the field, number 7, number 2.
Paz. Paredes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he was quick to react. Jordan do have a chance to counter here. Lo Celso. Paredes. He shifted it to the flank.
Jordan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's a key interception. He's played it long. Paredes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to pass it through. No, he's overshot the green. He won't be happy with that one. It's a searching pass, and he shoots! And there goes their last chance. Argentina proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. So with the group stages well and truly behind us now, the two sides walk out in front of a crowd that is more expectant than ever. There's a bit of a party atmosphere in the stands at the moment, but once the whistle goes, it is down to the serious business of knockout football. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is an elevated level of competition, Jim, the kind you know all too well.
Well, you notice how everything feels that little bit different, Peter. The atmosphere too, whether through decibel levels or the sense of purpose, because this is the ultimate battle for survival now.
And the losers go home.
Nobody wants that.
So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And it's with the keeper. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This fella, Martinez, is the latest striking talent.
Could be danger here. He's got away. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Fabian Ruiz goes looking wide. Nico Williams gets into a good position. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. And he's forced to go back.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Paz. Strong running down that left flank. Paredes. Now it's Lo Celso. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Great work on the overlap. Llorente is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Kubasi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, some astute defending there. Good running, strong and purposeful. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Simeone. Lo Celso. Lo Celso! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lo Celso. He's picked his way through. That's going wide left. Opts for safety. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Martinez.
There they go, hunting again.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Grimaldo knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Molina. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. He's onside.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Llorente with the clearance. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Argentina certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So, half-time in the opener. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's managed to get rid. Fabian Ruiz. That's destined for the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, no joy this time. Paredes. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some really good ball movement. Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Played into space. Raya claims comfortable. Llorente. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He has found a way through. Ball swung in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nico Williams has it out wide and in space. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Grimaldo. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. It's a searching pass. Good ball over the top. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Eric Garcia. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Simeone. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Argentina go in search of a late winner. That is a brilliant interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he shoots! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
It's a goal kick. So we have further activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. Nicely spread. Now it's Llorente.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Merino. Passing is crisp and sharp. Distributed tidily. Llorente, delivered low.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And it's made its way to him. That is a superb rearguard action. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant, I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well, we are already up and running again. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Fernandez and Paz. He's having a hit! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. He's found a way through. Ball is over the line. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Cucurella. This is a promising build-up. That has been slung wide. And it's Pedri. Pedri.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
That has been cut short. Shot at goal! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, where you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first goal of the game. Senesi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lo Celso. Chance for a shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Messi plays it short. Molina goes for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
So that was it, the first period of extra time. Finally, after all this time, the first telling moment. 15 minutes separate it from being the winning moment. And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. And it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. He's on it, can he get away? Gets it, and he scores! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Argentina now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Well, played right into his path. Cleared away. There's no sort of quality on that. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Strokes it back.
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Messi. Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dani Olmo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's that. Well, this is the beauty and the cruelty of knockout football. It doesn't matter who you are, unlike the movies, you only live once. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, before the inquest can even begin, it just goes to show you the cruelty of knockout football. It doesn't matter how well you prepare or how well you play. This is a results business.
So with the group stages well and truly behind us now, the two sides walk out in front of a crowd that is more expectant than ever. There's a bit of a party atmosphere in the stands at the moment, but once the whistle goes, it is down to the serious business of knockout football. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So this is the final grid. From now on, it is a mad dash to the finish line, Jim.
Well, you notice how everything...
Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Convertido en el minuto 4. Número 4.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them...
Simeone! And it's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Martinez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Valverde. That's going wide left. That's the keeper's ball. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Now it's Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Pelistri. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Darwin. Chance here to counter. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now it's Martinez. That ball looks a good one. Oliveira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valverde short changes him with that pass. Pelistri. De Arrascaeta. And it's made its way to him. And that has left him in a heap. Bentancur. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Uruguay cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's in a great position here. And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
De Arrascaeta with the short one. Quick look, then plays it in. Martinez deals with that nice and simple. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Well, this is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Oh, lovely.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Hangs one in. Oh, right place, right time. Bentancur. And it's Valverde. Now it's Darwin. He shifted it to the flank.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And he's had it nicked away. Distributed tidily. The ball goes in. And a header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Molina. Molina drives forward on the overlap. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he can thump it away. Space for him to turn and look. Good ball, good take. Shot a goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Bentancur. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now Oliveira. Valverde. Now it's De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Valverde. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. They've played it short. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Simeone. Oh, he's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Simeone probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
De Arrascaeta. Oliveira. Jimenez. Valverde has created one goal already. And that brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So, half-time. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Messi. And a chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. He has a look up. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pelistri. Simeone. Oh, they can break here. That's a good run down the left. Paz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options for movement. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Senesi. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Simeone. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get free. Great chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Uruguay can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Molina simply refused to be outdone there. And they can counter here. That is ended up in no man's land. Paz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Valverde does well not to be outdone there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Valverde. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Simeone. Plays a sharp little ball here. Driven in. And that has been cleared. Oliveira. Valverde. This is a promising build-up.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Paz. Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Spread to the right. Can he get it through? Ball swung in.
Well played and well cleared.
Spread it left. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Uruguay have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. That has been knocked clear. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Bentancur did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's on it, can he get away? Towering header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
In once more. And he's taking no chances there. Could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Simeone! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Argentina have done it. They are indeed through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Argentina definitely look the business, don't they? This will serve as the perfect springboard to greater tests, no doubt. They really couldn't have asked for more.
So welcome to another round of thrills and spills that comes with the territory of knockout football of the highest order, where we're about to witness a clash of two sides both passionately supported and unashamedly single-minded in their quest to make the final eight. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So with every step comes heightened hope, heightened expectation, Jim.
I have to say, Peter, it would have felt good being out there too. Confidence is something that builds with every little bit of progress you make, and all of a sudden you're on the verge of the quarter-finals. Things can only get harder now.
Well, they're bound to, aren't they?
Fortune favours the brave.
We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. He's found a way through. Strong running down that left flank. Space for him to turn and look. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Paredes. Here's Lo Celso. Back towards the middle. Senesi. Lo Celso. And the return pass. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, they're on! Oh, what this time, surely? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gomez. Argentina still without a single shot on target. And he welcomes it in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And a chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Paz. And here's Messi. Goes for the shot! And that was precious close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Simeone. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And this is Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gomez. Now that looks a decent ball. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Simeone. Foot in. Gomez. Almiron is herring after that one. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Almiron. Lo Celso. Paz. And Senesi. And it's Paredes. And here's Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Argentina really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Senesi. And Paz. Senesi. And he's forced to go back. Romero. Lo Celso. And Paz. Here's Lo Celso. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Decent chance! That's it, 45 minutes up. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Argentina just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Lo Celso simply refused to be outdone there. Messi gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gomez. Oh, it's come loose. Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Gomez. Alderete. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Lo Celso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Almiron. Great defending, strong and determined. Almiron. Lo Celso. Lo Celso gets on his bike and on the move. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Paraguay restore parity.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Aimed beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, super find. He has found the way through.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
So we have further activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Goes for a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Argentina now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And we're done. Argentina are starting to look good, very good. They're certainly looking like a team with confidence, a winning team. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, here we are, two teams both willing to do whatever it takes to reach the last four. They're both here on merit, and there's a healthy sense of both expectation and pressure in either camp. How will the players cope with that? We're about to find out. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Interesting that both these managers denied their teams were among the favourites for the competition, Jim. What's your view on that?
Well, it's just a case of trying to keep their players in check, Peter. At this stage, your focus needs to be on what's in front of you right now, and you can't be thinking too far ahead.
We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's Simeone. Applies the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bruno Fernandes! And that was very necessary. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, he's got space here. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's in a great position here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's got away, delivers the ball, and he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Martinez. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. This is a promising build-up. And this is Ronaldo, looking for options for movement. And he's quick to... Oh, shooting chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's going wide left. And that was asking for too much. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now it's Simeone. Paz. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rafael Leao. Paredes. Here's Lo Celso. And it's Paredes. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Vitinha gets it away. Argentina with the corner, they're first. Simeone! It's bounced back off the post. And he thumps it clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played back to the goalkeeper. João Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Now it's Rafael Leao. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Great ball and he's in here. Shoots! Goal! Argentina! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Strong running down that left flank. No way through. And Martinez! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And the pass is intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Inacio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Simeone.
compensación.
That's tidy. Simeone's towering header. Mendes tries to clear. He's looking wide. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Argentina have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Argentina leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He has found the way through. It's a goal kick. Paz. Can he get away here? No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Just eases him off the ball. Romero, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good progress on the left. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Nicely shaped cross. That's a decent clearance. And this is Ronaldo. Lo Celso. Now it's Simeone. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, sweet feet. Argentina are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Threads one in. Simeone receives it. A header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
A heavy challenge. Paredes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vitinha was in no mood for any of that. Oh, this looks sharp. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, super ball. Decent chance! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hangs one in. Tries to get it clear. João Neves. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's a promising position. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A probing pass. Pass is just off target. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lo Celso. Paz. The final 5 minutes. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. And the shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Número 17.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Argentina look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic.
Messi! And a neat finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Messi.
Argentina have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Trincao gets into a good position. Simeone. Now, what about a counter-attack? Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's that. Argentina are believing now, through to the last 4. They only need to do this twice more. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job.
So 2 teams setting out to clear the last hurdle before the final, and a couple of hours from now they will know their fate. To the victors, a date with history. It really is now or never. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, the glitzy opening ceremony feels like yesterday, Jim, but here we are. We've reached the semi-finals.
Yeah, it's been a competition that's kept on giving in terms of drama, Peter. No wonder the time has flown. It's just been very exciting. And I have the feeling that this game will be no different.
We are just getting started. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now it's Martinez. He's in a great position. He's having a pop! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's a decent clearance. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, The outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
Yeah, he'll sit. And the volley!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Takes on his marker. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Argentina are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Has picks it up out wide, cross to the back post. Defending of the desperate variety. Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. England have the chance to go the other way. Showing good feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's nice. That's going across goal. They've got a corner here. Corner number 3 coming up. Lo Celso! Not a bad try by any means. So their 4th corner of the game. Lo Celso, he is onto this. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rashford. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Martinez. Paz. Is there a chance? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Paz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away. Simeone! The corner count is rising. That's 6. Simeone! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Simeone really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Lo Celso. And Paz. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Picked out, chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's made its way to him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kane. He shifted it to the flank. Rodgers. And here's Watkins. Lo Celso. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Simeone. Simeone's cross. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's a lucky 7th corner. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Simeone. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Quansah.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Minutes has been indicated.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what? And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Quansah clears without hesitation. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good play. Looking for the far post. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. And that marks the halfway point of the semi-final. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And a quick reminder
So we reach the halfway point.
Argentina really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. Still waiting for this to take off. Terrific effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Lautaro Martinez! We've got a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 49 minutes is number 9, Lautaro Martinez.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Paredes. Spread it left. Rodgers gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Paz. Now this could be a chance. Threads one in. Goes for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Yehi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Paredes is offering a right smile there.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Quansah with the clearance. Can he finish? Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Pickford with the clearance. Stones.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rashford has got himself a free kick. And it's Henderson. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Henderson wins the duel this time. Quansah. Can he get onto this? It'll be a throw-in. England can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Number 10.
Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Messi running with the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This looks promising. Messi. Bellingham. Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's Simeone. Lovely feet. Rashford. Now it's Kane. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice control. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rashford. He is through here. Menu. And this is Kane. Played out towards the right wing.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution
Now
for
some
England.
movement on the bench, and we are going to see a
11,
change.
Rashford.
Saka getting the call here
Number
in what can be
26,
interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Coming
Yeah,
on
I think
the
it's
field,
time for some brave
number
decision-making.
7, Bukayo
So the
Saka.
team separated just
Number
by
24,
the one goal, which came early in the
Reece
second period. 1-0 the score. Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. They have 1 foot in the final. You can run onto that. That's the keeper's ball. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Now it's Kane. And here's Saka. Stood up well to him there.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Saka has it out wide and in space. Big chance! It's in! We thought they were done, but never say never! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And Martinez!
4 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Menu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi finds himself offside. Now, can they get him away? Gehi deals with that comfortably. So that means another 30 minutes football. So that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Number 14.
No winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Menu. Coming on the field.
And the action has already restarted.
Gordon.
Argentina conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it is? Having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Paz clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
James. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. They have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Saka. That's a nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Paz. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Simeone. That's tidy. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Anderson. Paz. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Anderson. Rice. James.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it is half-time in extra time.
And just a quick reminder today to please...
So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Crosses it in, and they've got rid. Gordon. Now it's Saka. He's found a way through. Out for a throw. Saka, who does have an assist to his name. He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Martinez. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Real Simeone! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. Lo Celso.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He has found a way through. Pinches it off him. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. And you can almost hear a pin drop. Kane is over the first kick. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Now it is the turn of the captain.
Yeah, good pen that.
He had to, and he did. Saka, second to go.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
Paredes is second man up. Oh, great save! That is a great save! This to double their advantage. Of course, the lead now is 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Argentina really cannot miss this. Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Martinez facing match point. The decisive moment. Well, in some ways, defeat here even more painful than losing in the final. So near, yet so far, and the look on the player.